Tonight on 7 News, the Bulldogs celebrate making their first grand final in more than half a century. The Swans soar into the grand final as veteran Cats face speculation over their futures. Fears for 1,000 jobs if the Hazelwood power plant closes within months. A boy injured when a giant slide is hit by a wind gust in Melbourne's southeast. And the mystery of an abandoned $300,000 BMW.
Live from our Melbourne headquarters, this is 7 News with Jennifer Keyte.
Good evening. The Western Bulldogs are into a grand final for the first time in 55 years after winning a preliminary final for the ages against GWS. Chief football reporter Mark Stevens is on his way to the winners' rooms. We'll cross to him as soon as we can. But first, let's cross live to celebrating Bulldogs fans. Melina Saris is with them. Melina, what a victory.
Jen, absolutely. The crowd here is loud and very ecstatic. Some of the fans here burst into tears as soon as that final siren went off. As you can see, they can't believe it, Jen. They just can't believe it. How are you feeling?
Oh, a bit like Keyte now. Go Dogs!
They're in absolute disbelief that they have won themselves a spot in the 2016 AFL Grand Final. They were doing it for Victoria, and everyone in Victoria was behind them, even myself, and that's a pretty tough thing to do for a Collingwood supporter. Look, it was close for the whole game, and they went through all of the emotions, all of the goals, all of the marks, and at halftime it was still very close. They were about 9 points up, and that's when they had a chance to catch their breath, and that's when I took the chance to have a quick chat with them and get their thoughts on the game. They were confident but cautious, especially one hardcore Doggies fan who is 36 weeks pregnant.
I'm worried I'm going to have my baby, but that's okay. I think we are going to get overrun, so I'm really, really nervous, but keeping fingers crossed.
The whole of Melbourne's behind the Bulldogs, and go those Doggies.
Oh, I'm so excited, my heart's pumping. This is just such an exciting time for the Western Bulldogs and for the people in the Western suburbs. Go Doggies!
Jen, they have been chanting all afternoon. They just sung the song and they are ready for next weekend. There'll be a few celebratory drinks here tonight, and I wouldn't blame them if they continued well into next weekend as well, Jen.
Yes, it went down to the wire. Thank you, Melina. What a day it's been. And Mark Stevens is trying to get to the winners' rooms. We'll be crossing live to him as soon as we can. But now, on to the other day's news. And there are fears 1,000 people could be out of a job as the closure of Hazelwood Power Station looms. The shutdown could happen as early as April, and locals are angry the state government has failed to deliver promised new opportunities.